We everyone is like literally going to a place, and it's kind of little bit looks very it's very light. We have primate dragon. Yes, yes, that's true. So everyone, so we're surrounded by this kind of light when we coming to that room, and in the middle of that room, there's a huge, like like huge pool, like this kind of pool. Uh, it doesn't look huge here, but believe me, we are like when we coming, we are like this. Imagine we are big dragons and everything, but like everyone is this size when they coming to that pool. See, really, really big. So, and don't get, and it's not just like only the water here. Around there's some, it's made to look a little bit like outside. There are rocks everywhere. There's a big dragon statue. Oh, like imagine, look, we are so small. This pool is huge, and then there's this a dragon statue which spitting the water, like big dragon like this, something like that, you know spitting that damn dragon. Yes, a very big pool, and this is very big statue. Believe me, I was so amazed when I saw that, like literally. So on that day, um uh so like at that day there was a lot of us, like one two, I think it was 20 of us, and we were usually living big dragons like that. This is called an elder dragon. This is called one of the eldest dragon. They getting such size. Those dragons this size are very rare. Believe me, are very rare, because they like takes a lot of place on the spot. So, and we are calling them the wisest of them all, because they live for a very long time. Like if now if I now like would try to uh the gap between us, like the elder dragon lives more than 5,000 years. So for them, I'm like a small child, a small child dragon. So imagine if I meet an elder dragon, like literally, if I meet an elder dragon, uh, if compared to the sizes, the elder dragon would be something like this. So the elder dragon would be like this, something, and then this would be me. This would be me, because dragons growing up really slowly. There, of course, that depends on the species too, but my species and the most I know, they're like this. So yeah, not even my mom reached that age. She's she's like really really old, but not that old. So yeah, you can see the size difference between us. Like a sh- I mean, is such a small dragon. between them. So I'm still considering I'm still young. So when we're going inside the pool, and this is when we the first time we're getting our human forms, and we cannot decide what kind we having. Like you cannot decide what kind of look you're gonna have when you're born. So we cannot decide what kind of human form we're gonna have. Some of them getting very beautiful, handsome. I saw some nice asses in that place there. You understand what I mean. So, others getting a cute forms, and you know, dragons not really into looks or something. No, 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 we are not into looks. But damn, there was some. Okay, yes, I like me, but there were different kinds. There, you know, a lot of cuteness, a lot of handsomeness. I'm to the cute side, and I don't mind. I don't need to be beautiful to be cute. So what else? And then we like the blue now this now then we come to the like there's when you go inside this place here we going all the way here to the big statue, and at that place just put at a very big rock. Cuteful history. Yes, cuteful. So, and that place there is a stone, a huge stone, very beautiful looking. Yes, I know. I tried to steal it few times, but I was caught. But this is a different story. So there's a very big shiny rock, like pa, 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 pa. It's like very bluish looking. So yeah, something like this. And it have sparkles. It have a lot of sparkles. Imagine that's a lot of sparkles, like literally it's sparkle. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. So so and when we go to that place, we're putting our hand on this rock. We're putting our hand on this rock, and this rock showing us what kind of powers we're gonna have. It really depends. It really depends what kind of color it's gonna show, and uh, and you cannot do that while you're in your dragon form, because before everything you're an undeveloped dragon, and only reaching your adult age. So like you putting your hand on the rock, and then it lit up a lot of it's like uh like lot of light appears, and it shows you your power. Well, you like instantly you know the powers and everything, so yeah. And then you become a dragon, a full adult dragon. With choosing elements for the power, your back looks like this, something like that. In that side, something like that. It shows that you are an elementalist and you can use those powers of your own. And if you are a magic dragon, which is using their mana, not elements around them, they have another different sign. And it's kind of simple one, and they have a black line which is going through their spine to the tip of to the end of the tail. While elementalists, it's only ends at the start of the tail. So this is the difference between a magic dragon and the elementalist dragon. hmm Now you have some knowledge on this. You can identify down dragons. Yes, dragons eat the same. Thank you for the lesson, sister. So the dragons eat the same food as humans, but the small difference is between magic dragons and element dragons. The difference is that element dragons most of the time they are they eat veggies. They are vegans or something like that. They don't eat meat because meat influence with their element mana, while we magic dragons must eat meat, otherwise we have not meat is like a very good mana refill. Like if you need if like we feeling that we are close to mana ending, we eating a lot of meat. Of course we can eat the vegetables too. We can eat everything, but meat is the best option when you want to refill your mana. Yeah. Having magic and elements in the same body is very, very hard for you. For example, because as an elementalist, you cannot eat meat. But as a magician, you need to eat meat to refill your mana. So it's like you destroying yourself inside. So like something, it's well, it's very difficult. So for that kind of dragons, we making a potions. Well, our clan is really good, known as a very good potion makers. We make a lot of different kind of potions. So we helping those dragons by making potions, which gives them mana. I say they would need to eat a lot of veggies. Yes, they would need to eat a lot of veggies, and the problem, they need to eat meat. So like their powers are clashing with each other, and that's very disturbing inside their mind. Like it's like so like when you're in your body, there's a place like there's like, for example, this is your body, yeah, like everything is nice and so on, la la la, and all your power is gathering inside. Your power gathering here in your abdomen or whatever it is. So all your power is gathering here. That's why it's easier to refill our mana while using food, because it's near the stomach, stomach would be somewhere here, something like that. So when you have a magic or element magic, for example, magic going in circles around you, like this, beautifully going in circles, not it doesn't flow in your veins. No, that's disgusting. No, if those those are only a stories if you read about that magic flowing inside your blood or something. No, this this would be painful because mana hurts. Mana hurts. In the games it doesn't show, but mana hurts. So For elementalist, mana going up, like it's going up and down this for them. So imagine if you had both of them, so like your elements going in chaos because one element going up while other mana trying to go around you, like it's becoming a mess. So we making a good potions to those dragons that everything becomes not that chaotic, like everything comes in this and they stay and that mana stays still in this part where it's gathered. This is how it goes. Now how let me think how to explain it. Well, everyone's, as I know, they have their capability and how much mana they concentrate on their body. It's like that saying, it's like a cup. It's like a cup. And if you have too much mana, which is going through that cup and going around, it's literally the magic around you hurts everyone. So like your mana is spilling around, and as I said, mana hurts. It really hurts badly. We had some dragons who had too much mana. So for that kind of thing, sadly, we don't have much options because they cannot control their magic. Most of the time, they die. Because when I say magic hurts, magic burns your skin. So when your mana is like over the top and it's like going around in really big circles around you, and it starts to burn your skin. It starts to burn your skin and your muscles and your bones. Like that mana kills you. Like it makes like you became a baked dragon or something like that. So it's very dangerous. But recently we developed a new potion which can help such a dragons. That potions, it's not like a potion, it's like we suck their mana into the bottle, and of course if they agree, we're using their mana to help other dragons who doesn't have that much mana. So like those dragons who have too much mana most time helps in hospitals and other similar stuff, because people can check them and they can give their mana to those who wanna. Okay, for dragons who push themselves, so like now I talked about dragons who have too much power, but there are dragons who don't have much power. I am in the middle. I'm not too strong nor too weak. I'm glad about that. I don't need to be. I'm super lazy dragon. Why I need to bother to have much power? So, there's dragons who, well, their cup is almost empty. And most of the time, those dragons, before we invented this magic giving stuff, they always try to push themselves, always overworked. Like for example, elementalist dragon which have that much power, it's very bad for him, for that dragon, because they cannot control any elements with that kind of mana, and they start to eat meat which is like disturbing their mana flow more than it helps. For us, when we eat meat, of course, we gathering mana, but for them, it's really can become poisonous if they eat too much of it. So most of the time, those dragons pushing themselves too much. They using that much mana they have. They using too much, and they not trying to recover it. They literally using without filling it up, and until the cup becomes empty, and and they lose everything. They become a dragons. Not even a dragons. They losing their wings. They losing their horns. They become lizards because they become a lizards. Did you hear like there are a dragon looking lizards outside the world? So yeah, those dragons who push themselves too far to get the power, sadly. And the only help is with those who have too much mana. So like they like most of the time the couples it's kind of like become romantic, you know. When a couple meets, they're always the one who have a lot of energy, a lot of mana, and the one who doesn't really have a lot of mana, and and like you know, like getting in love, sharing their mana and stuff. Well, you know, it's a dragon stuff. It's a dragon stuff. Yeah.